I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride.
Hello, and welcome to day one of the X's and O's Readathon. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, and today I am starting, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm starting the X's and O's Readathon. Today's day one, February 3rd, Friday, which makes it even better. I'm on my way to work, and I was planning on getting up like at least half an hour earlier than normal so I can like get all the fun stuff, but that did not happen. I think I woke like 5 minutes early, but just stayed in bed for those 5 minutes. First of all, I'm just like blown away, but like also I was just like woke up. I woke up to all these DMs. People are tagging me and stuff, and people are just so excited for the readathon, and honestly it just makes me so flippin' happy. Like, it's crazy how like end of summer I thought of this idea, and now it's actually happening, and people are actually wanting to participate and excited for it. Like honestly, if I wasn't on camera, I could probably shut down and like just cry right here. Like, not even gonna lie. We're not gonna get all up in my feels today, okay? We're not about that today. And I'm hoping that this readathon is such a success that I bring it back next year. So you'll have to let me know if that's something you want. I posted my February TBR video, which has the readathon included, but just to give you a rundown, I am on Team X, so my reading prompts are gonna be different if you're on Team O, which that's okay. And I love that there's some people who are saying like they're going to be a double agent, which I was totally kidding about that, but like I absolutely love it. So for my reading prompts on Team X, we have forced proximity, red on the cover, and then a word off the Team X's conversation hearts. So for my forced proximity and also the buddy read, I am reading X's and O's, and I started this last night, and honestly I started this the other day. I'm only like 88 pages into the book, but honestly I'm not sure why it's called forced proximity. I'm not as familiar with that trope, but it doesn't feel like it's forced proximity, but like I guess it can count. I don't know. The author said forced proximity, so that's why I chose it. This one is about Tara Chen, and this is book 2 in the Influencer series, which we found that it's actually book 2 in the Influencer series, and we found that out after naming it our buddy read, but we loved the title so much, and we found out that it could be read as a standalone. So if you are interested in this book, it says you can read it as a standalone. It is a companion novel, so it follows Crystal's sister Tara from book 1. This one is about Tara, and she is just, first of all, she's a book Instagrammer, TikToker, influencer, whatever you want to call it. It's really cool to see like book influencers being represented in books. Like, I just think that's so freaking cute and precious. She loves romance books, and she really wants like that meet cute moment to find the one. And she's been dumped by 10 different guys, and she's just like not having the best luck, and she may or may not be a 5-stage clinger, which may be one of her issues. But yeah, the book starts off with her actually moving into her new apartment with her new roommate Trevor, and Trevor is a firefighter. It's one of those things where they were like strangers who became roommates under circumstances which I don't want to mention because I think it has something to do with book 1, but regardless. So she is moving in, he's a firefighter. Trevor is someone who will I think it says that he'll rush into a burning building to save someone, but he won't rush into a relationship. So you have someone who's like anti-romance, possibly falling for someone who is a romance, like a helpless romantic. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, that is my forced proximity. It's also the buddy read because we are doing a live book discussion on Wednesday. So I decided to make that one my first one and also get a little bit of a head start just so I can make sure the live show discussion is ready and good to go. And then for the conversation heart trope, one of the words on Team X is no. And I'll be honest, I think the words on Team X were hard for me because I was trying not to buy too many books for the readathon, and I wanted to mainly focus on things I had on my shelf, and I was kind of not having the best luck, to be honest. So I actually found a book at Target on random, purchased it. It's Drunk on Love by Jasmine Gilroy, and I've read one other book, I think it was called The Proposal by Jasmine Gilroy, and gave that one 3 stars, but this one just sounds really, really cute. So from what I remember, it's about a woman who kind of has like a one-night stand with a guy like out of town, and she returns back to her business, which is actually running a winery, and then she finds out that, oh my God. Well, anyways, after the one-night stand, she ends up returning home and finds out that her new employee is actually the guy that she slept with. So it's kind of a relationship between them two. I'm not sure if it's like a secret, forbidden type romance because of employee-employer type thing. So yeah, so Drunk on Love, the word on spelled backwards is no. So I'm bending the rules just ever so slightly, but it's whatever. And then for red on the cover, I'm going to be reading The Reunion by Kayla Olson. This one is about a woman who had an on-screen romance when she was a teenager on this really popular show, and off-screen at that time, the guy was her best friend, but on screen they were supposed to be like the main love interest. Now the show has ended. I don't think she's best friends with that friend anymore. And yeah, so now I think like over 10 years later, they're talking about doing a reboot of the show or a reunion. And so like sparks fly between them. So it's kind of like friends to lovers in a way. So if you're on Team O, this could be a definite like book for your pick. I actually end up closing today, so I am going to have a super long day, but I will definitely update you guys on lunch because I would like to get some more reading of X's and O's done. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Also, today at 12, which by the time you guys are watching this, the readathon would have already started and this would have already happened. But today, me and the other co-hosts, which are Lauren, Lena, Gwen, and Summer, we're all like releasing a reel on Instagram and TikTok as well. But we're all gonna release at 12, and I'm like super excited for that because it's just gonna be so amazing. It's so cute. It literally took me, we've been planning it like all week, and I think it's gonna be so fun. And it's just like an introduction to the X's and O's, and it goes to Flowers by Miley Cyrus, which has been low-key like one of my favorite like songs lately. Hello, what is up? I just got home. Reading sprint start in 20 minutes, so I'm super excited about that. I have everything ready for reading sprints and games like that, so I'm so excited. But oh my God, today literally was so freaking stressful. First of all, I did not eat breakfast, and I would rather eat breakfast than coffee. Like, coffee is very important to me, but like breakfast, if I don't eat breakfast, I'm literally the worst person to be around. So I was running late this morning, so I was not able to get some breakfast, but I did have coffee. I knew I was also taking my lunch kind of early today, so that's why I was like, okay, I'll be fine. No, we were a little short-handed today, but we managed. But yeah, it was just chaotic today. I ended up having to call 911 because my boss was literally about to pass out. He's fine though. He's type 2 diabetic, so his blood sugar just got a little too high. So he's fine, but that was a little chaotic and like, oh my gosh. And then I was also closing, so I didn't get off until 6. So Yay, fun. Also, I was trying to make sure that the Instagram reel that went live, I was trying to make sure that it went up at 12 because I was also wanting to make sure everyone who wanted to post it posted all at the same time. It went up at 12. I think it turned out super cute. It's wonderful. Absolutely love it. Go check it out. But tonight we're doing reading sprints. So needless to say, I did not get any reading in of Exes and O's. So this will be the book that I read tonight on the live show, which is fine. I'm still on 88 pages, so it's fine with me. Also, we are playing some games. So I have this jar of conversation hearts. So we're going to do like a scavenger hunt on our bookshelves. And then I do have another game, which I don't really know how to explain it. So if you want to see it played out, just definitely go watch the live show. I'll have everything linked down below if I haven't already said that. I'm so excited. I'm excited to like hang out with my friends. I think I'm gonna go pop a White Claw. Actually, let me go do that right now. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Drink responsibly. I'm not like a big White Claw person. I'm more of a Truly person, but these lemonades slap.
Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. Get in a car and drive someplace far. Yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your bag if you'll have mine.
To day 2 of the X's and O's readathon. I'm still living like on cloud 9 right now. I'm just so excited that so many people are participating and excited for the readathon. And last night we did reading sprints, which I've already included clips of that, and it was just the best time ever. Like, it was just so much fun, like hanging out with Lauren, Lena, Gwen, Summer. It was just so much fun, and like getting to hang out with everyone, playing my silly games. But it was so much fun. But I felt like we got to like know each other, and like everyone in the comments were so nice and like hysterical. Cupid's Lair, if you know, you know. Wanted to give you guys a small update of X's and O's. I'm currently on page 209, so I'm about like 60, I would say 60% into the book, and I'm liking it so far. Right now I'm getting like strong 4-star vibes from this one. I saw a lot of comments of people saying like, oh, the main character's a lot, like she's a lot to handle and annoying and stuff like that. I agree, but like I also don't mind her. I think the one thing that I'm not really vibing with is the list of the exes that she's trying to get in contact with. I think honestly, I was like can it just be a romance with roommates that just don't want to go there, but like they do want to go there, you know what I mean? So I'm not really vibing with the whole like list portion of it. Like, that's not like my favorite trope, I guess you can say. But I'm still liking it. I want to know more about Trevor, and I feel like we're slowly peeling back those layers. So yeah, I'm loving it so far. I also switched out my my bookmark to my new book of the month one. It says "Be Mine," me to every book. So I thought it was appropriate. So I also got my book of the month box, which I had mentioned with my bookmark, but I got The Writing Retreat by Julia Bart. So excited to read this one. I think this might be the end of February, early March for me, to be honest. Today, Justin and I are going to a birthday party and a retirement party. So I will be running all over the place. We have to pick up a present for the birthday party. We also have to go to like Sam's Club and buy some dog food. But later tonight, we are having our movie watch. We're watching Look Both Ways with Lily Reinhart on Netflix tonight at 8. So I'm really excited because like, I'm like in the rom-com mood. I think that's another reason why I'm enjoying X's and O's, because like I'm in a rom-com mood. I think because this is supposed to be like a rom-com, I think that's why I'm understanding why this character is just so over the top, because it's a romantic comedy. And I have laughed numerous times throughout this book. So yeah. So I think I'm going to get some reading in real quick before we head out. And then I'll update you guys in a little bit.
This is impossible. You said that this was going to be the easiest class, and it's not.
The only reason you took this class is because that really hot girl was going to take it.
You know what? That is a cop-out because it obviously affects me. And I support you with whatever you choose. And bro, your choice.
I have a little bit of an update for you. So we actually finished our movie watch. So Saturday the 4th, I believe. Saturday the 4th, we actually did a movie watch. We watched Look Both Ways starring Lily Reinhart, and it was really, really cute. I was hoping it would be a little bit more romance heavy because this is like an X's and O's readathon, but oh well. It was still really good. It's about a college student who's getting ready to graduate, and she finds out that she's not feeling well. So it follows like simultaneously, I feel like I don't say that word right, but at the same time, you're following Lily Reinhart finding out that she's pregnant with her best friend, and then she's also like going off finding out that she's not pregnant and going off to LA and living her dreams. And it just really shows like how like one moment can really alternate like how your life goes. So I felt like it was very relatable to anyone who has had children, or you know, figuring out life after college and things like that. So I really enjoyed both stories. I just wish it was a little bit more romantic. I also painted my nails with my new gel kit, so I decided to do this like Barbie orchid color, so hopefully it stays on, because nail polish for some reason just doesn't like to stay on my nails. So anyways, but before the movie watch, I finished X's and O's by Amy Lee, and I'm so excited because I feel like this is such a good book to have our book discussion on. And they also have some book discussion questions here in the back, and it also has a like first chapter or like a preview of the third book in the series, because this is book 2. Gwen has been raving about the first book, and so I went ahead and just ordered it on Amazon. I think it's supposed to be here Monday, so you'll see that unboxing. So I will be like explaining this in the book discussion live show, but I think I'm going to give this book a 4-star. I've felt 4-star vibes from the very beginning to the end, so it's clearly a 4-star. So next is the next book that I want to read off my TBR. So I'm going to read The Reunion, and honestly I had Drunk on Love at I was like equally excited to read both of them, but because this is a book of the month book, that's why I'm prioritizing this one first over the other one, because I do want to stay like on top of my book of the month. But I have both audiobooks on Scribd, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to collect my dog, and we're going to get in the bed and relax. Sounds perfect. Hello guys. It is actually days after the readathon and I'm so sorry that I did not update you guys sooner and with more updates, but yeah. Before we wrap up this video, I thought I would do a wrap up of the books I read for the readathon, which are these three, which you guys should already know by now. Let's start with X's and O's because this was the group buddy read. I ended up giving this one 4 stars and I did a whole live show book discussion on this one along with all the other co-hosts, so definitely make sure you go check that out because it was definitely so much fun. I enjoyed so much spending time with the ladies and like just discussing this book in detail, and I thought it was so good. We had a bunch of like spoiler-free questions, but we also had questions of our own, but like also your questions as viewers, but also the book has its own like book discussion questions, and I thought they were like really good because they not only talked about the book but like in life in general. Yeah, I loved this book so much. I ended up buying the first book in the series, one because Gwen also influenced me to do it, but also I liked the writing style of this one, and so I would definitely want to check out the first book in the series. Moving along, because I probably have talked about that book way too much, but the next book I picked up was The Reunion, which is the book of the month pick for the month of January. I picked this one up because it had red on the cover, but also this one I would qualify as like friends to lovers. So this one is about Liv, who when she was a teenager, she was a teen actress on this very popular show where she had this on-screen love, which was actually her best friend off-screen. And something happened to where like after the show ended, they kind of went their separate ways, but now the show is getting like a reunion and also like a reboot. So they're kind of forced back together. I liked this book just okay. I ended up giving this one 3 stars. I feel like if you like something that's a little bit more of a slow burn, something that's more closed door, I think this would be perfect for you. But I felt like there's a lot of chemistry in between the characters, but I just wanted something more, like a little bit more spice or something, like not smutty, but like just a little extra. And I just felt like with it being a slow burn, the payoff just wasn't worth it, so ended up giving this one 3 stars. And then the last book I read, which was Drunk on Love, I actually ended up DNFing this one around like the 30 to 35% range, and I'm happy with that choice. I just was not vibing with it. It just was not for me personally. This is the second book that I've read by this author. I read The Proposal by this author and gave that one 3 stars, but this one I just was not a fan. I felt like the chemistry between the characters was not really there. It kind of like threw you into this like insta-love type of trope, which was not my thing. It had like the one-night stand type of trope, which I didn't know. I wasn't a fan of it. I think the one-night stand trope is not that big of a deal to me. It's how they act afterwards, which was not my taste. And I felt like the miscommunication between the characters just wasn't it. So honestly, the book had a lot of potential, but the characters were just not my favorite in my opinion. So unfortunately, this was a DNF. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. I want to say 3 special thank yous before we get to the end of this video. 1, thank you so much to all of my co-hosts. You guys have made this readathon so special to me, and I really hope that we can bring this back together all together. And I also want to shout out Summer because she did such an amazing job with all the readathon graphics, so make sure you go follow her as well as everyone else who helped me throw this readathon together. And then lastly, I want to thank you guys. You guys are amazing. This readathon would not have been as special without you guys, and I'm really excited to bring it back next year. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel too as well. And if you made it to the end of this video, leave your favorite heart emoji in the comments. But as always, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite